All right, Lisa, you challenged or tagged me in a post, and so um, I'm going to do that. 10 foods I miss after weight loss surgery, and I'm going to tag a couple people. I want to tag Darlene's discoveries through weight loss. I want to tag Made Up Mama. And you probably have done this already, maybe. I don't know. And then I also want to tag, let me see. How many people did you tag, Lisa? Did you tag 4? Yeah. I want to also tag. Okay, I'm going to start this over. Hold on. Well, hello there, YouTubers. This is Kareen at Kareen's VSG. And I am doing a tag that Lisa from Mini Me in Tennessee tagged me in. 10 foods I miss after weight loss surgery. And I thought this was a good one because I haven't really talked about the foods that I haven't been able to eat too much. So I have a list here of foods that I cannot eat. And I'm actually discovering more foods all the time that I eat, and I mean, it's okay to eat them, but then I feel very uncomfortable afterwards, and so I'm discovering which ones I'm going to have to stop taking or eating. So the first one that I noticed right away was hot chocolate. I love hot chocolate, and granted, I even got the no sugar or no sugar added hot chocolate. It didn't matter. I don't know if maybe it's actually the hot liquid, because I did try Postum, and even with the Postum, I put sugar-free stuff in that, and it was just I wasn't like really anxious to finish it, if you know what I mean. But hot chocolate was one of those things in the wintertime in Minnesota that is just delicious. I am not a coffee drinker. I am 56 years old, and I've never tried coffee. And I figure I'm not even going to start it, because if it's something I have to quit later, or it's a stimulant and I don't need it, so I'm not going to try coffee. So I mean, hot drinks for me were hot chocolate and Postum. That was it. So I can get it down, but it's just like, I don't know. By the time I'm done with it, it's cold, and I don't like it cold. That defeats the whole purpose of having hot something. So hot chocolate is my first one. My second one that I've been noticing is yogurt. I ate a lot of yogurt before my surgery. And I love yogurt. I love the, especially the Greek Gods honey yogurt. I just absolutely love it. To me, it's just the same flavor as the one you used to get at Walmart, or not Walmart, listen to me, McDonald's in their yogurt parfait. And so I loved it. But the texture gets to my stomach. It's almost like it goes down and then just gets stuck. And I don't know why. I love yogurt, so I keep trying it every now and then, like a spoonful at a time, and seeing if I'm getting better, or if it's, but it just is not one of those things that I have to have. So yogurt is my second one. My third one would be plain water. I can't drink plain water. Plain water gives me burps, and I'm uncomfortable. And so I don't know why. I keep trying it, making sure, but I'm still drinking this. So I'm getting my water in this way, but I just got a new refrigerator with water in it and ice in it, and I really would just like to have a glass of water. But it almost gives me, I wouldn't say acid reflux, but it just bothers my stomach. So I'm going to keep trying it, but right now I can't drink water. My fourth one, ice cream. Can't have it. And it's not because I can't control eating it, because I actually have ice cream in the refrigerator, and when I feel like I want ice cream, I go get a teaspoon, just a regular cereal spoon, and I go and I take maybe 2 bites of it, and I'm done. And so it's not like I overeat it, but it's more that once I overeat it, I feel really, really heavy. And I don't know. And I mean, every now and then it's like a treat. And so I might still eat it once in a while, but I'm not going to make it like a habit. I mean, and it wasn't much of a habit before my surgery. I'm not a big ice cream person. I go in spurts. I actually like Dairy Queen ice cream, but I tried some of that the other day. I actually took like 2 tablespoons of that and I had to put the rest in the freezer. I didn't like it. And so that's something I am cutting. I'm going to just decide not to eat. I do have some popsicles in there. I might try those this summer when it gets hot. But the other thing that I know I can't eat is bread, which is probably everybody's thing. I try to eat bread because I don't like to eat my meat and my cheese alone. And I like mustard on it. And I mean, holding your meat and cheese in your hand and I don't know. Anyway, so if I have bread, I usually just have one piece and I cut it in half. And sometimes I don't finish the crust, which I always hated. I always made my kids eat the crust. So bread is my fourth one. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, no, fifth one. My sixth one that is one that I cannot control is Pringles chips. And they're pretty much junk anyway. I can eat the entire can of Pringles chips and it doesn't bother my stomach at all. So I have to control that one. I just can't control it. And so Pringles is my sixth one. My seventh one is also related kind of to the yogurt one, and maybe even related a little bit to the ice cream one, is pudding. I can't have pudding. It doesn't matter if it's sugar-free or not. I can't have it. It just upsets my stomach and it just makes me feel like I'm gagging. So pudding is something that I can't have. And then one thing that when I went out to eat was I used to get just the plain burrito or the burrito from Taco Bell, the dollar burrito, and I can't eat the whole thing. I mean, I can eat, the burrito's maybe about this long and I can eat maybe that much of it. I just can't, I don't know. I can make them at home and eat them, but the burrito from Taco Bell I can't eat. So when I do go out to Taco Bell, I usually get like the taco with the meat in it, and then I just concentrate on the meat and the cheese. And so, and that doesn't seem to bother me. And then the last thing, and to see, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, there's 2 more. Macaroni and cheese. And I'm not talking about the box macaroni and cheese. I am talking about the macaroni and cheese that you make from the back of the box. The baked macaroni and cheese, which is 150 times better than any box stuff you'll ever eat. I can't control myself with it. I literally have to take it and cut it in squares and put it in the freezer. But that's a carb again, so it's something I probably shouldn't have anyway. And I used to make macaroni and cheese like that maybe once a year, maybe once every other year. So I guess when I do make it, which I don't make it a lot, I will have some, because otherwise I will just crave it and I'll think about it all the time. Or I will just not make it anymore. But it is so good. The homemade stuff is excellent. And if there was a way to make it healthier, I certainly would, but there's not really a way to make it. It's cheese and macaroni. That's it. It's cheddar cheese and macaroni. So that's one thing that I can't have in the house because I eat it like crazy. And the 10th thing, pizza. I can eat a pizza, but I'm miserable afterwards. So, and then I can't control myself. I can't stop at like one piece. I mean, it just smells so good and it tastes so good. And so I just can't have it. I just can't have pizza. So, and that really makes me sad. And I'd even tried to get the pizza that's healthier, which doesn't have like the sauce on it and the cheese on it. And I've made myself pizzas. I mean, I've made like little flatbread pizzas, and those are good. I can handle those as long as I put like olive oil in it, and then arugula is really good on pizza. Just fresh arugula and mushrooms. But I can only have one piece of that. And when it's in the house, I can't stop. So I don't make it if I don't think I can control myself with it. And so I also make sure that I make it when I know there's going to be people here and they'll eat more of it. So when my granddaughters are here or my husband's here, then I'll make it. So anyway, those are my 10 foods right now that I cannot eat in one water. The other thing, let's see, is there something else? Well, the one thing I do eat a lot of is these turkey sticks. They're about this long, and I eat them for breakfast. That's my breakfast usually, but I was just talking to, I was just saying that to somebody else on here that I'm going to start trying to fast from 7 p.m. until 10 p.m. in the morning, or between 8 and 10 p.m. in the morning, I guess. but I'm going to try doing that intermittent fasting and see if that helps a little bit with my weight loss. And I'm doing a lot more stuff outside right now. So because I'm doing that, I'm not having the time to eat, which is fine. I'm good with that. So, but I do need to get my water in. I'm having trouble getting my water in. And then my husband started doing this stuff. My husband does not like this water. He tells me, no, I don't like this water. But every time I turn around, there's a half a bottle of water in the refrigerator. And I don't do that. And so I'm like, why are you drinking my water? How do I know how much I drink if you don't? Because this is 33 ounces, 32 fluid ounces. So I measure how much I drink it by how many of these I finish a day. And so I told him, I says, you can't do that to me. I need to know how much I'm drinking every day. And if I don't get my water in, I don't know why. And so I said, just drink regular water. So, but he takes it and he gulps it. And he can still gulp it. So it's like a half a thing is gone in a couple gulps. So I told him, don't drink my water anymore. But what do you do? I mean, this is the only thing I can drink right now. And I do have little, those little Mia things. I think they're called Mia things. See if I have it in my purse somewhere. And that stuff, I actually like it. No, what is it called? Yeah, Mio? These things? I've been putting this when I can't find my water here. I actually like this. There's something about this berry stuff that I like. I have tried all of the other flavors, and the berry one is still my favorite. I don't know why. I can finish that one, and the other ones I don't finish. So anyway, so that's my 10 foods I miss after weight loss surgery. And I guess one of the biggest things I miss is going out to eat. I really miss that, and it used to be something that we did all the time, and now we don't do it very much at all. And when we do, I'm usually miserable. So it doesn't pay for me to do it. And it was funny, we went to Subway yesterday on our way up north, and I asked them to cut the 6-inch Subway in half again, and I couldn't even finish a half of it. And so I think the next time we get one, I'll just cut part of my husband's off, and then and eat it that way. So that I kind of miss going to Pizza Hut, and I miss going to Applebee's, and I miss going to the Chinese restaurants. I miss going to, what's the other one that I really like to go? Perkins. I cannot eat at Perkins. Every time I eat at Perkins, I dump. Every single time. There is something at Perkins I cannot eat. And so I'm really disappointed. And I loved their potato pancakes at Perkins. They were so good. But everything I've ever eaten at Perkins since my surgery, I've had problems with. I've ended up in the bathroom with dumping. So I can't eat there. And I'm kind of scared to try it again. And they used to have like vegetables and stuff that you could just order a la carte. And I used to do that quite a bit. But can you see that I'm pulling my face a lot because when I'm videotaping? Oh, I see this? I don't like that. My gobbler. Anyway, I'm going to close this video. It's 13 minutes long. This is longer than my update was. Thank you, Lisa, for inviting me to do this. I was so excited when you said my name on your channel. And keep up the good work, and keep updating us, and keep telling us what's working for you, because we all need to hear that. Also, Made Up Mama, I'm anxious to hear how you're doing with the baby. I know you're busy and you've got lots going on. I totally understand, but we sure miss you. And Living Like Jody, I am praying that you come back soon one day. I have missed you so much. And DK, I'm tagging you. Okay, these are the people I'm tagging. I haven't even told who I'm tagging yet. Okay, I'm tagging Bypass to a Leaner Lynn. I want to hear what 10 foods you miss after weight loss surgery. Esther's VSG Trek. Lori Enlightened in Minnesota, and DK. DK, you have not done a video in a while. I'm not sure what happened. Your videos are gone. And so I'm anxious to hear how you're doing and how everything's going. And I hope there's no problem and that you're doing all right. But I'll be anxious to hear from you. So the 4 people are Bypass to a Leaner Lynn, Esther's VSG, Lori Enlightened in Minnesota. I haven't heard anything from you for a while. I'm anxious to hear how you're doing. And DK. So if you guys get the time, do 10 foods I miss after weight loss surgery. And I'm tagging you in that. So I'll talk to you guys later. All right. Bye-bye.